So we're speaking to Bart Raser from Carr Hardware, which got quite a bit of notoriety recently with the involvement of the TV program Undercover Boss. So Bart, that must have been a really exciting thing. I know you can't really go into the details. There's all kinds of reasons, why you can't talk about, the behind the scenes stuff. But what a great thing for your store.
It has been a great experience, and I can't say a lot, but what I can say is that it has been wonderful for our store. It's been wonderful for Chris, who's an amazing guy, and he is in real life just as he appeared on television. And we're thrilled to have had the opportunity, and we're thrilled that Chris was fortunate enough to get all the wonderful prizes he got. And he's joining me at an industry event in a couple of weeks. We're going out to Dallas, and they're flying him out to show him off in the industry because he did everyone so proud.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been wonderful.
And it is, and I think when you look at the excitement that was, you saw it in social media. I know we're friends on Facebook, by the way, and so many people congratulating you and the business. It really showed, and of course not one negative word, because who would ever have a negative word for Carr Hardware? And that's one of the things I think that's special about your business, is that people just love Carr Hardware. People love going in there, and I think that's a part of what makes you so successful.
Well, thank you for saying so. We're blessed with a lot of wonderful career professionals that have been with us for many, many, many years. And it's really about those folks. And they have their relationships, and they execute the vision every day. We're real proud of them.
Indeed. So, Bart Raser, you have a special place, of course. How did Carr Hardware begin? It was, I know your father is also an owner with you. So, how did this all begin?
Well, Carr Hardware was founded in 1928 by Sam Carr, who was an amazing gentleman who built the legacy and built the business with much of the culture that you see today. Sadly, Sam was unionized in 1960, and it broke his heart. And that's when my dad explored the opportunity. He lived in Boston at the time. He came out to visit Sam and look at the business, and actually he never left. He called my now mother, then fiance, who was in Boston at the time, and said, we're moving to the Berkshires. And he never went home.
And that's, and so that was the Pittsfield location that you had? That was
the Pittsfield location.
Yeah, because, you have other locations. You have one in Lee, one in North Adams.
Correct.
As well.
And Great Barrington.
And Great Barrington. Yeah, don't forget Great Barrington.
That's right.
And so, and being able to, as a relatively small business and growing, that's always the challenge, to say, okay, when is the right time? Because you have to put that investment out to do it and so forth. So, tell me about that process and the important key points to focus on in doing that.
Well, we are all about growth, and we continue to look for growth opportunities. I spend a fair amount of my time out in the field, if you will, talking to owners and seeing if there's some interest for the future. It's important for us to continue to grow. We feel, especially in a challenging industry where there are not a lot of independents left that have been successful, that we need to keep hitting the volume lever.
Well, if you keep providing the customer service that you have, I know that you'll continue to be a success in the Berkshires. There's no doubt about that. So,
thank you,
Bart Raser. Thanks so much for the conversation today.
Thanks for having me.
Right here at the Colonial Theater in downtown Pittsfield, and thank you to them as well.